Today, President Donald Trump has taken a 1 million-ton barrel of oil and tipped it all over the Middle East. And it could very quickly turn out to be a far more worrying threat to world peace than even the North Korea crisis. To understand the enormity of this decision, it's important to understand the history behind it. Jerusalem is at the very heart of the Israel/Palestine conflict. West Jerusalem is the home of Israel's government. East Jerusalem is the home to 300,000 Palestinians. Both sides insist it must be the capital of their states. This is why America has trodden very carefully when it comes to Jerusalem, locating its embassy in Tel Aviv since Israel's creation in 1948. They are not alone in this. No other country in the world has their Israeli embassy in Jerusalem. Acknowledging that to do so would be incredibly inflammatory. Now President Trump is reigniting this smoldering tinderbox in spectacular fashion. China warned it could sharpen regional conflict, initiating new hostility. French President Emmanuel Macron, speaking in similar terms to Germany and the UK, told Trump to urgently reconsider the plan, stressing that the status of Jerusalem must be resolved through negotiations between Israelis and Palestinians. He said, "I make a heartfelt appeal so that all commit themselves to respecting the status quo of the city." Palestinians, obviously, are livid. Their leader Mahmoud Abbas warned of dangerous consequences and an end to the peace process. Hamas, the extremist arm of the Palestinians, said it would constitute a dangerous escalation that crosses every red line and called for days of rage to protest. Despite this extraordinary global opposition, Trump has gone ahead and done it anyway. As things stand, the only people who will be happy about this are Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, his right-wing government and their supporters. Indeed, Trump's own son-in-law Jared Kushner has been working for months on behalf of the administration to forge new impetus for a peace deal in an attempt to finally end the conflict. I'm all for fresh new thinking when it comes to the Israel/Palestine crisis, as Trump put it today, because let's be perfectly frank, none of the old thinking has worked. This, though, is a terrible idea that will make things worse, not better.In the short term. Trump's decision will inevitably spark a new wave of violence and instability across the region. In the longer term, it will surely embolden Islamist terror groups like Al-Qaeda and ISIS and act as their greatest possible recruitment drive. This, self-evidently, will make Israel less safe.As for America. By moving from peace broker to blatant side taker, it is deliberately waving an Israeli red rag in the face of the Arab war. That can only make any resolution to this interminable issue even more unlikely.And I fear it will also make America a less safe country too. Donald Trump has already enraged the world's Muslims on a regular basis. During his election campaign, he called for a ban on all Muslims entering the US following a terror attack in California. This week, his controversial watered-down travel ban that targets 7 predominantly Muslim countries was given the green light by the Supreme Court. Last week, Trump retweeted 3 anti-Muslim videos posted by a racist, Islamophobe, criminal group named Britain First. So Muslims already feel this president is their enemy. Today's announcement won't just confirm that suspicion, it will heavily cement it. The Palestinian ambassador to London said the move amounts to declaring war on 1.5 billion Muslims. Hyperbole or not, there is no question that Donald Trump has just poured oil on the fire.